Hey everybody, wanted to touch on a couple of things since I'm not doing my vlogs like I need to, and I'm going to try to do this fast. Been doing a lot of hangouts. I looked at my videos and noticed that I had done hosted one video, one hangout pretty much every day, pretty much for the last 2 weeks, and I'm exhausted. I'm tired, this one hangout a day thing. But when people say, Corey, do a hangout, Corey, start a hangout. And I go, no, no, no. And then they message me privately and Corey, do a hangout. And then I'd go, okay, but not for long. It ends up being 8 hours. And if I'm not hosting a hangout, then I'm attending someone's hangout. Now, yesterday, my sleep pattern was completely off over the last few days. And last 2 nights ago, I did four, or put like this, yesterday, between the early morning hours and the evening, I did 4 hangouts in like less than 18 hours. I did Jimmy Rant's first hangout. I went to that. I did my own hangout in the morning, which I hadn't planned on making it an 8-hour hangout. I was just trying to do a morning hangout to get myself good and awake with my coffee and sit and chat with everybody. I actually enjoyed it. I let it run the whole 8 hours, and I enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to do a morning hangout from time to time, maybe even set a date for it. I did Dee's Nomad Adventure. I did her hangout for a little while, and then I did Elvis hangout. So I did 4 of them in less than 18 hours, and that's when I stood back and went, what the hell am I doing? I just, but I have a hard time to, just turning away from an invite. If someone invites me to their hangout, they want me to be in their hangout. So I'm going to go to their hangout because they're courteous to me and they come to mine and they enjoy my company and the company of the ones that I see as my friends. We have a lot of the same friends. And I'm going to have to start rejecting a lot of the hangout invites. I still want to get the invites so I can decide which ones I want to attend or which ones I'm able to attend. And I think I'm going to go ahead because, I did my Tuesday night vape chat, and the vape chat went really well. It was enjoyable. I think from now on, though, the vape chats are going to be strictly for vape chat. I mean, we can randomly throw a little something in there that has something to do with something else, but I'm not going to let the vape chats evolve, the vape hangouts. I'm not going to let them evolve into something else because these are going to be posted on my channel, and when people go back to look at them that don't know the community and what's going on, they don't need to see a lot of shit that they don't know anything about. So those are going to be stuck to strictly talking about vaping. We're not going to talk about what's in the headlines with war or politicians unless it has something to do with laws about vaping. So I'm trying to evolve this channel into something that I meant for it to be in the beginning before I started doing all the hangouts. I want to start doing my regular vlogs again. And in order to do that, I knew I had to regulate my hangouts, attending them and hosting them. So I'm going to do my Tuesday night vape hangouts. That's going to roughly be 2 hours, and if it runs a little over, it's fine. I want to give everybody a chance to come in that has questions, and I want to give everyone a chance to ask questions in the chowder pool, so that that's what it's for. So if it runs a little over 2 hours, that's fine. And then I'm going to do the Friday nights where everybody gets together and we all have a good time. I'm not going to let them get out of control. I'm not going to let the negativity take over. I'm not going to boot everybody out for saying things that probably aren't the best thing to say. But what I will say is people are going to be responsible for their own actions and their own words in my hangouts that I host for everyone. I'm not going to get the heat for stuff that other people do or say in the hangouts. No one's blamed me so far, but I can see that's going to possibly happen. But I just want to let everyone know that I'm not regulating it in that way. I am going to moderate well, but I'm not going to regulate people as far as what they say and do. I'll try to get them to tone it down, but I tend to fall into the shenanigans to the point that the whole room becomes an uproar and it becomes shit-nanigans, and that's what I've been calling it. It's true. Trying to remember everything I wanted to talk about. I'm back on my diet, as I think I mentioned before. But I started, I had lost 25 pounds and then I gained 15 of that back. So I started it was like 242 a few days ago. And I got down to, I lost 3 pounds. And then as of yesterday morning, I weighed 234.4, I believe it was. First thing in the day. You always want to do your first weight of the day. But I'm going to start updating on my other channel, which I abandoned, which is called Shrink My Booty, one whole word. Booty spelled B-O-O-T-Y. So, I know I can lose the weight. I've done it. I've seen it. And I can lose a pound a day. I've done that too. That was when I lost to 25 pounds. But it requires a lot of really strict, rigorous exercise and juicing and proper food choices and fresh and very little processed, maybe just a few days a week. So I know how to do it. It can be done. I've done it. I need to get back on it. I've also limited this week my alcohol, which has a lot to do with the weight coming off of me. I had gotten where I was doing like 2 drinks during each week, each hangout during the weekday of my mudslides, because a bottle would last me 2 or 3 goes around. And on the Friday nights, I would just drink whatever I wanted of a bottle. And this week, I haven't been doing that. I've been doing, if you look at my hangouts that I host or I attend, I'm doing a lot of this, and that's about it. So I think that had a lot to do with my weight and why it's starting to come off now. Like I had this was in my fridge, and I went to my fridge before starting my video to get this, and I saw this and thought, yeah, I'm going to mention that. This has been in my fridge for like 4 or 5 days. I just don't have any interest. It's not a big deal for me to just go, back off the alcohol. It's not that big of a deal. It's fun when I get a drink or 2 in me and things get silly and dumb, but I'm backing off of it for my weight, my health. Not a big deal. I've been known to have 1 or 2 of these and accidentally buy extras and forget I've got some already in the fridge, and they'll sit there for 2 weeks and I won't fuck with them because I just don't care. It's not that important to me. And as you all know, I've also been known to drink a drink or 2 every night on Hangouts. So it could go either way. But I've met a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of new subs. I've gotten several hundred new subs in a very short period of time. And the thing I love about the subs that I've gotten is they actually communicate with me. They don't just sub me. The majority of them actually talk to me. They at least message me or comment on my video, or they join the Hangouts, which is really cool that they would sub me and then kind of notice the community that I'm in and then want to join the Hangouts or just join the side chat. So I'm really glad for that. And I think all of the YouTubers have gone through that, where people will sub them and then they'll kind of blend into the community that they're a part of. And that's how communities grow, and that's a good thing. You get differences of opinion and stuff. Now, none of those certain opinions won't be shared in the Hangouts by me, because I would rather not debate issues that we've already got our mindset on that could possibly inflict harm on the friendship that we've got. I'd rather just stay away from that. Everyone's got their minds made up on a lot of things, and that's just the way it's going to have to be. So anyway, I'm going to restart my channel, Shrink My Booty. I'm going to get back on this diet thing. I've already started doing really well just by ditching the alcohol and watching what I eat and lowering my carbs and staying away from Taco Bell. The 2 things at Taco Bell that I just can't stand to be without. They're so good, but I've done it. I've done really well. In the last week, I've only had 1 trip to Taco Bell, so I'm doing really good. And all the friends that I've gotten, I appreciate a whole lot. The subs and the friends and spreading the love and the insanity. I'm not going to do shout-outs because there's been so many since my last shout-out. And I know I'm going to forget someone, and there's going to be hurt feelings. But those of you who are actually, have subbed me and friended me, not just subbed me, but friended me, and found yourself in the community in the last like 3 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks, you 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 know who you are. You communicate with me, you contact me, you message me, you comment on my videos, you've joined the Hangouts, you've joined the side chat, we're talking, and I appreciate you very much. And I look forward to a long friendship with all of you, extended as long as I'm here. And I appreciate that we don't have to talk about the hard issues that could possibly, like I say, inflict harm on an otherwise great friendship. And it doesn't have to go any further than that, with beliefs and views, because what's the fucking point? We already have our minds made up on so many things. And doing YouTube and realizing that has made me realize how much of a wall I had put up before now. And I don't want to have that wall up anymore. I'm gonna have my views. You're gonna have your views. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's some drama that's been happening, over the last month in the communities, and I've tried to give a person the benefit of the doubt repeatedly, going to this person's hangouts and whenever I got an invite, and talking and trying, and I don't think this person's going to improve. I think it's an act. I think it's a show, and it's not that this person needs a lick of help. This person knows full well what they're up to. Anyone in the community knows what I'm talking about. The shit-nanigans that they do. It's a big act. But I do believe that this person believes a lot of the crap that they say as well. And that's unfortunate. Closed-mindedness and just bashing people that are nice people, genuinely good. This person has not been mean to me. This person's been nice to me to the point that they're overly nice and slightly insultive and inappropriate. But that's besides the point. That's no excuse for me to keep contributing by being there while it's going on, and even after I know it's happened. So I'm done with that. I'm gonna back away from that, probably for good, at least for a while. Unfortunately, I tried to do what Rosie, she likes to do, which is just keep giving them the best that you can. Every chance, find something good in people. I've tried to do it. It's just not in me. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough strength to keep putting up with it and seeing my friends berate me or lose respect for me because I'm trying to be there for somebody like that doesn't want any help. And there's nothing really wrong with the person. So that's done. I'm over with that. Look at me. I'm doing the Debbie Lynn thing. Jimmy Rant started a new channel, and I'm going to link that in the description because some folks have been having a hard time finding his new channel. It's the same name, Jimmy Rants, but it's a whole new link. So I'm going to link it in the description. Anyone that was friends with him as well as me, there it is. Spread the word if you'd like. And I'm sure he'd appreciate it because like I say, it's whole new. All of his subs, everybody's gone. He's been trying to build it back up with the ones he wants and the content he wants now. He's evolved to the point that his old channel just didn't work for him anymore. He's like me. His views on things have changed. His personality's kind of tweaked a little bit, and he's starting over. And that's good. Everyone needs a fresh start from time to time, and to lessen the stress of what can be on here, which is stressful. I think that's about it. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, wash a load of clothes, and get ready to start my hangout in a little while. A couple of hours. I got some things I need to get done. And thanks for stopping by and listening to my shit. Hit the red button below and hang out with me some more. And everyone have a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing you tonight on the Hangout. Bye.